Have you ever wanted to expand your massage business and hire a team of therapists, but you've got no idea how to do it? Well, if so, in this video, I'm going to go through a lot of that process of hiring, okay? What I'm going to go through in this video is when you may want to start building a team. Like, how do you know if it's the right time? I'm going to go over how to attract the right types of therapists. I'm also going to cover things like whether you should hire attitude over experience, what to have ready before you advertise for therapists, how to advertise or to find the right therapists, how to follow up with applicants, and then I'm going to talk about the main interview. Depending on how long this video goes, I can go through some interview questions. Otherwise, I'll put that for another video, as well as how to retain great team members as well. So let's get into it. Before we start, if you don't know anything about me and you haven't watched any of my videos before, myself and my wife run a massage salon in Australia, and we have 9 therapists and 11 team members working for us. And we do between 150 and 200 appointments most weeks. And the whole goal of these videos is to just help other therapists. Okay, so the first thing is, when do you know if it's the right time to hire a team, to build a team? Well, some massage therapists I know, they're great therapists and they don't want to ever build a team. They just want to be solo therapists for their whole career. And that is 100% fine if that's the case. Some people don't want the added stress and risk of building a team. But for me, when I started out, the first job I got when I got into business, before that I was working for people, but when I got into business, I became a personal trainer working for myself about 8 years ago. And it was about the exact same time as we had our first child. And I was starting work at 6. So I would leave the house, I would get up, leave the house at 5:15 in the morning. And I wouldn't get home until most nights, till very late. So I knew early on I had to build a team, because that kind of job and other similar jobs, you are working a lot and you miss out on your kids growing up. So I wanted that freedom. Okay? I wanted that time freedom where I could work normal hours or non-crazy hours, and I could have a team of people working in my business, and I would have an income and they would have an income, and I could grow that business. And there's a potential to earn more income when you build your team. But like I said, there's a little bit more risk and things can go wrong. But I wanted the challenge of doing it because I knew other people who had did it. So I had belief that I could do it. Another thing that really attracted me to building a business and growing a team was the fact that I could build an asset. Okay. So when you're in business for yourself, you still have to find clients and all that. You're still working for yourself. It's not technically your own business, but I thought, why work for myself when I could never sell that business to anyone? I was introduced to the concept of building assets, and I knew if I could build a business and make it sellable, it was a great business. I could put systems in place. I could hire a manager. Eventually, one day I could sell it for hundreds of thousands of dollars. And that is exactly what we ended up doing. We built a gym. We grew that gym. Out of that gym became my massage salon, which is a different story, but that's how we got into massage. We built the gym and we sold it for multiple 6 figures. And after that, then we did the same thing for massage. We haven't sold our massage business yet, but maybe one day we might. But at least we will have an asset worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. And that's why I wanted to do it for myself. So each to their own. If you are interested in hiring this video, grab your pen and paper, because I'm going to give you a lot of things to write down and notes. Okay, so number 1 is, before you start hiring, there's a few things you have to do, right? You really have to think, you want to attract the right people into your business, right? So you have to think, like right now, it's really hard to get staff anywhere. It's really hard to find therapists, okay? No matter what country you're in. A lot of therapists left the industry during COVID. It's hard to find the right people. So you have to think, what do therapists want? What would attract them to come and work for you rather than their current job or the option of working for themselves? Or you have to think like that. You have to be an attractive offer for a potential employee or team member. Okay. So things that you might want to think about, right? What type of business do they want to work for? The reputation of that business. What kind of work environment would you provide that they might be interested in? What pay structure? What flexibility? Maybe some people value flexibility. Maybe some people value continuing their skill development. Okay. That's going to be part of the job. You're going to help people grow. You hire young team members. Education, these are things you have to think of, where you can either craft your business to look like this, to be attractive, so it is attractive, and then you have to put these kind of things in your ad as well. Okay, job security as well, things like that. So think about all that, and you have to put all that kind of stuff, like I said, in your ad and make your business look good and attractive and stuff like that. Different people might want different things, but basically think about all that stuff before you write an ad instead of just having a generic ad. Because if you just have a basic generic ad, massage therapist wanted in part-time or casual or whatever, like if there are 15 other massage businesses with the same ad in your area, how are you going to stand out? That's basically my point here. I just want to take a second to ask you for a small favor. If you're finding this video helpful, if you could just tap the like button underneath it, I'd be really grateful. That will tell the YouTube algorithm to share this video with more massage therapists around the world. And hopefully that will help them all earn more income, which is what they deserve. Thanks for helping. Number two, when you're thinking about the kind of therapist you want to hire, something to think about is, would you prefer older, more experienced therapists or younger therapists with a better attitude? When we started out hiring, we would always look for more experienced therapists and more experienced personal trainers when we had a gym as well. So that's because we had less experience in the industry. We weren't as confident. We wanted experienced people. But with that extra experience comes kind of baggage, I guess, like older people and more experienced people, they might not want to do things your way. So if you have a vision and mission for the business and you want things done a certain way, it's easier to train younger people to do that, less experienced people. So in my experience, we prefer to hire for attitude over experience, but you can have someone who's older and more experienced with a great attitude. So we have both kinds of people in our businesses, but it's just something to think about. You will learn as you hire a bunch of different people what you prefer and what you look for and what not to after time. It might take you to hire 1, 2, 3, 4 people and have problems with them and make mistakes and learn about it as you go. Okay, number 3 is what to have ready before you start advertising. So first of all, you want to make your business social media up to scratch, because any potential team members before or after they apply for your job, they're going to check out your social media. They're going to Google your business. They're going to go on social media and they're going to see if it looks professional, if it looks reputable, if it looks like the kind of place that they want to work. So you need to kind of get that sorted. So make your business look great, get your reviews going, professional looking photos, just make it look good. Next is you want to get your business mission and vision and values and all those things. You need to get them together before the appointments start, because once people start applying, what I recommend is after they apply and you're in contact with them and you speak to them, you can send them that information to see if they line up with their values, okay? If they are on board with that kind of stuff. You can give them a little document you can send through with that kind of stuff, and also like some basic information about your business so they know what kind of business you have and they'll make a decision before the interview, or they're not surprised when they come on board about certain things. Okay, number 4 is how to find your therapist. Okay, like I said earlier, it's super hard to find therapists right now. And to be honest, if you want to find good therapists, it's hard at any point in time. So when we started before COVID hiring people, it was easy. You just put an online ad up on an online paid ad board. Okay. In Australia, we have Seek and Indeed, but Indeed is not as popular, but in America, Indeed's more popular, I guess. And you have Monster, and there's different countries have different paid ad boards, right? So whichever one's the most popular, we used to just be able to put a post up on there. We would attract heaps of applicants. These days, it's a lot harder, right? So we figured out, like, we just kept getting frustrated. We just kept putting the ads up and hardly any applicants. Our business was a great place to work, but everyone else was looking for the same people. So we decided, look, we have to take matters into our own hands. We can't just throw our hands up in the air and not get applicants. So we thought, let's just take it to the next level and look for 10 times the amount of places we can put our ads, because the more places you have your ads, the more chance you will have of your prospective team members seeing it, right? So you definitely want to do the paid job boards, okay? Do a couple of those. That works because if someone's moving into town, you want that there. So that's the first place they look, right? So if they're moving into town from like a fair way away, you need that. Next is you definitely want to kind of make connections with massage schools. Okay, talk to them, see if you can put your job ads up at the massage school. Talk to the teacher of the school, tell them about your business, and if they think you're a good business, and they'll be able to put in a good word. Build relationships like that. Definitely social media ads run from your business. Okay, boosting ads, stuff like that, message ads. You got to write your ad correctly, but you want to do that for your local audience as well. You can target like a local audience for that. Next is something that not many other people do, but it works great for us. Local Facebook groups, okay? Facebook job groups. This can be local groups for like general jobs, like just say just for your town or for your area. And then also you want to look for massage specific groups. Okay. So massage specific local groups, like your town might have like massage therapist group in your town, a statewide group, okay, or like a regional group, or depending on the size of your country, like a national group. So what we did, my wife joined like 13 to 15 of these groups, like just job groups in every genre, like general, massage specific, all that. And you want to put your ad that you've written in all of these groups, okay? And you like kind of like carpet bomb the groups, okay? And then however long you're looking for therapists, like you're getting your applicants, you want to continuously do that every week, okay? But do a different picture for each time you do it, so it's fresh. Okay, so you do all those things. And also reach out to your network as well. So any therapists you know, whether you've already building a team or you went to school with a bunch of therapists, just ask them if they know anyone who's looking for a job. Things like that work as well. What you can do, which we don't do much of at all, I think we did it once when we were starting out, is you can go to a massage place and a therapist like asks you what you do. You're like, oh, I'm a massage business owner and I'm looking to hire a team member, and we're offering this. And they say, do you know of, if you know of anyone who might be interested in that, they can apply with us. Okay. And that's it. So you're not poaching someone, you're not asking someone, but if they're interested, they might apply. We've only done that once. Okay. Now following up with applicants. Okay. So once you've got your job ads going, you've got applications coming in, you need to contact applicants as quick as possible when they come through, because these massage therapists looking for a job, they're looking for a job from heaps of places because everyone's got job ads up, right? So if you miss out, if you take your time getting onto these people and you wait a day or two, another massage business they've applied with might have already got them in for an interview and they've hired them, okay? And you miss out. So you have to be quick with this stuff. We like to give them a quick call, 15-minute call for like a preliminary interview to see if it's worth either of your time. We like to ask them a bit about themselves, how long they've been in the industry, what they know about our business and what treatments we offer and what treatments they offer, and just also see if they've done their research, if they're like an A player. And we go through the basic requirements of the role and see if they fit that, to see if it's worth scheduling a proper hour-long or half-an-hour interview. But that's that. And guys, I really wanted to go over the main interview next, but this video is over time already. Like I like to keep it between 8 and 13 minutes, and I don't want the video to go too long because you have things to do, right? But I will make a follow-up video to this interview where I go through what to go through in the main interview. Okay, so all the questions that we use, what we look for, all that kind of stuff, because it is quite long. Okay, it's going to take me a while, and then I'll do a separate interview on retaining your team. Okay, retaining, and then I'll do another one on training and leadership, stuff like that. Okay, so I will do more of these videos, but start with this. Okay, if you are looking to hire, start thinking about the things that I've said, and let me know in the comments if you find this valuable. Okay, because let me know if you want to see another video on hiring. If you find it valuable, what your thoughts were, love to hear it all. Throw a comment down under this video. I appreciate feedback, so I want to know if I'm on the right track with stuff, because like I said, my whole goal is to just help therapists. Apart from that, I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.